I'm going to be reviewing the Skin Aqua Sunscreen today. Yes, without further ado, let's get into the video. So are you tired of having that greasy feel, or trying out sunscreens that leave a white cast? I want to introduce you to the Skin Aqua Sunscreen, tell you all about my experience using this product. I think this is my second bottle. I don't know why in this 2026 I feel the need to tell you how many bottles of a product I have used. But yeah, get with the program. Let's get with the program. Okay, so yes, this is my second bottle of Skin Aqua Sunscreen, right? And I feel like I've used it and experienced it enough to give you guys a review of the product. So this is a 110 gram sunscreen from Skin Aqua. It also has, I think, a 140 gram. I'll look for a picture and insert somewhere in this video, but it's common in the market, the bigger size of the bottle. You can use it on your face and on your body. Now that I've talked about the size, let me talk about how to use it. You can use it on both of you're just playing today. You can use it on both your face and on your body, and I'm going to be applying it in this video. I already applied my moisturizer, so I'm just going to be applying the sunscreen so you guys can see how well, right, it dissolves into the skin. All those that say use your 2-finger method, you can see me diligently using the 6-finger. Oh my god, I don't know why I'm playing this much today. You can see me using the 6-finger method, right? So yeah, it has this watery consistency and it just blends easily into the skin, right? Let me just blend it in instead of talking and doing that at the same time, so you guys can be the judge. I just let it sit on my face while I get to doing other things, and then in a few minutes I come back to the sunscreen. It's already absorbed into the skin, so I'll just let this video run and talk about the other things I noticed about using this sunscreen. So like I said, it has this watery feeling, watery consistency, right? Has a watery consistency. Let me bring it up close so you guys can see. It has a watery consistency. It doesn't have any smell in particular, right? It absorbs really fast into the skin. Another thing I need to mention about this serum is that beyond it being a did I just say serum? Please, you guys should forgive me. My head is not in the right place to make videos today, but I am determined to make a video. Okay, so as I was saying, right, beyond just being a sunscreen, this sunscreen has hydrating properties, right? It adds hydration to your skin beyond just protecting it from the sun rays, right? So you would notice, just wait for it to dry out and you see what I'm talking about. It has a brightening effect and a hydrating glowy finish when you apply it. Now, another thing I need to mention about this sunscreen is that it does not leave any white cast whatsoever. It has hydrating properties in addition to the sunscreen protection. And by the way, the sunscreen is 50++, right? SPF 50. It's an SPF 50 sunscreen, but beyond the sunscreen effect, it has, I think, 2 to 3 types of hyaluronic acids that provides hydration to the skin, in addition to the glowing finish that it also gives. So you sort of get like a 3-in-1 I don't know why I call three a 3-in-1 benefit. That's sunscreen, sun protection, hydration, and it's a glowy finish to your skin. In addition to all those 3 things, another thing that I really like about this sunscreen is that it's because it blends easily into the skin, you are able to stick to that recommendation in terms of using sunscreen where they say reapply the sunscreen. One thing that I know that I struggled with when I started incorporating sunscreen into my routine was buying sunscreen and then trying to reapply it. Upon the first application already, you're already struggling, right? Because it leaves a white cast. You don't have to deal with that problem with the Skin Aqua Sunscreen, and then it's easy to reapply because you can just take a quantity later on in the day and apply it, and before you know it, it melts right into your skin and leaves your skin looking this good. So I've been talking all this while, and it's been like perhaps it hasn't been up to 5 minutes, and you can see how well the sunscreen has sort of like melted into my skin. I forgot to blend in just that last piece size which I added, but this is typically how I do in the morning when I'm getting ready to step out to direct sunlight, right? So I apply it, I let it sit, and then it just goes right into the skin by itself. Let me come up close so you can see the finished look. It doesn't leave any white cast, right? Another thing I like about this sunscreen is that it sits pretty good under makeup. You see, it leaves an oily finish, but it doesn't interfere with your makeup. So if you're a heavy makeup user, and you've not tried this sunscreen, it's not going to, what's the way to describe it now? It's not going to make your makeup look bad. So it sits comfortably underneath makeup. And also, if you are someone who just likes to go out natural faced, this is something that is also going to work very, very well for you. So you can see how perfectly well it melts right into the skin, right? No white cast or anything like that. Now let's go down to the downsides of it. Like I said, this is my second bottle. The first time I used it, I was suffering from fungal acne. I noticed that at that period of time, it felt like my acne flared up, right? Great. So I had to treat my fungal acne before coming back to this sunscreen. So if you know that you struggle with fungal acne, you might need to watch it, patch test before you use it. So typically I patch test on this side of my face with a little product to see how my skin reacts to it. But I need to mention to the girls that have fungal acne that if you want to use this sunscreen, it's important for you to patch test so it doesn't make your acne break out or come out even more, because that's one thing that I experienced. Another thing I want to also mention about this sunscreen is that it is not waterproof, right? You can't use this sunscreen and go to the swimming pool or go let rain beat you. It's going to wash off. So it's not a waterproof sunscreen. Sometimes you would experience a stinging feeling when when you apply it closer to your eye area, especially when you try to blend it all in. Sometimes it stings, right? That's another thing that I would say is not so good side about this product. But other than that, I think it's an overall great product, great sunscreen, and you would really enjoy using it because it has good value for money. Because it's like I mentioned, it's like a 3-in-1 benefit. You get sun protection, you get hydration, and you get that, you know, shiny finish glow, if that's what you like, right? Yeah, so that's that about the Skin Aqua Sunscreen. I don't think I've missed anything. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you in my very next video. Peace out. Hello guys. Oh my god, you need to film this video, my darling. Please be serious, okay? Look me in the eye. What's that song of? Look me in the eye. Can't remember, but I need you to be serious. Look me in the eye and tell me you can't be serious. Look me in the eye. Okay, let's be serious. So guys, welcome back. Oh my darling, please be serious. Please stop playing, stop playing, stop playing, stop playing, stop playing, stop Stop playing. You're wasting time. I need to go and cook, or at least go to the market. Oh. Yeah, let's get serious and film this video. Hi guys, you're welcome. No, I used to be moving too much. 1 minute and 6 seconds of doing rubbish. Be serious. Be serious. How can you just finish saying be serious and you just did that? Oh God, impossible. Be serious, my darling. Be serious, okay? You're going to run out of steam very soon, and you need to have achieved a lot. At least 3 videos. Yeah, let's be serious. Hi guys.